As I have been covering the Google Pixel Fold, there is one particular comment which I have gotten quite a few times at this point that I would like to address in this video. Now, the comment is, if I'm being honest, slightly nonsensical, but we'll kind of pretend like it's not, and we'll address sort of what they're meaning, I think, in this video. This is more or less what the comment is. As I am talking about this device, I've been comparing it quite frequently with the Galaxy Z Fold 4. I think that makes a lot of sense. But people, again, what they say to me is, what you should be comparing it to is the Z Fold 5, which will be out very, very soon. In fact, if you were to go someplace like Best Buy or Amazon and order a Pixel Fold, you're likely to get that Pixel Fold delivered to you potentially after some people might already have the Z Fold 5 in their hands. So, I'll take that point. The Fold 5 is looming large on the horizon. The problem with that comment is that I can't compare it to the Fold 5. If I actually need to even clarify why that comment is nonsensical, it's not out yet. I can't compare the two because the other one doesn't exist. It's not in my hands, so there's no way for me to properly do a comparison other than just talking about specifications. And that's kind of what we're going to do today, but kind of not. I actually don't think that the jump from the Fold 4 to the Fold 5 in the comparative sense to the Pixel Fold is going to matter almost at all. And I'm going to explain what I mean here in this video. To be clear, and I'm going to make my case as best I can here, what I'm saying is that for the people that are currently choosing between the Pixel Fold and the Galaxy Z Fold, the jump from the Fold 4 to the Fold 5, I don't think is going to be likely to sway their decision one way or another. People that bought the Pixel Fold when the Fold 5, maybe another way to look at it, is announced, fully unveiled, I don't think they're going to suddenly regret their decision. If they were into the Pixel Fold, the Fold 5 isn't going to change that. And really at the heart of what I'm saying here is that there are specific things about the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold that draw people in. The people that are buying the Pixel Fold are buying it for very specific reasons, and the people buying the Z Fold are buying it for very specific reasons. And none of these specific reasons are changing with the Z Fold 5. Let's go through some of these, okay? We're going to stick with kind of using the Z Fold as the central topic of this. What is not changing about the Z Fold that could be something that either draws you in or pushes you away? So one thing that's not going to really be changing a whole lot are the cameras. I fully expect that the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold 5, those camera comparisons are going to be strikingly similar to the Fold 4 and Pixel Fold camera comparisons. I really don't think a whole lot is going to change there. That is not swaying anyone one way or another. You can say the performance is likely to get better, right? The Fold 5 is going to have the newer processor. It's going to be even faster than the Fold 4, which was in and of itself already faster than the Pixel Fold. But I'm telling you, I don't think that matters because the people that bought the Pixel Fold already were the kind of people that weren't going for the most primo top of the line performance. They understand that the benchmarks on their Pixel Fold are already slower than the Z Fold, but what they understand also is that in day-to-day normal tasks, it's just as fast, and they're not bothered by having slightly degraded gaming performance. They're buying the Pixel Fold for different things. So you can say the Fold 5 is going to spread that gap. It's going to be even faster than the Tensor G2 in the Pixel Fold. What I'm telling you is, for the people that are already leaning Pixel Fold, they're not going to care. Now, the efficiency thing, right? That could be a benefit. In my experience, the Pixel Fold has had ever so slightly better battery life, in particular over the last week or so when compared to the Fold 4. Maybe with this more efficient chip, that gets even closer. Maybe the Pixel Fold actually does fall behind and the Z Fold 5 does have slightly better longevity, better battery life. That is something that could pull someone back and forth, could pull them towards the Z Fold, but I don't think it's going to be a massive difference. Perhaps you could look at that benefit in longevity and counteract it with the fact that it's probably going to be $100 more expensive. Now, I'm the first one to tell you that we're talking about $1,800 devices. $100 isn't going to swing someone too far one way or the other. If you've already found out which one you're leaning towards, $100 on top of $1,800 really isn't going to do a whole lot to you. But just for the interest of fairness, if we're talking about, hey, it's going to have slightly better efficiency, but it's also going to be slightly more expensive, maybe in your mind that kind of does balance out a little bit. Suddenly the Pixel Fold actually gets to be the cheaper one. The Z Fold 5 is going to have that exact same screen shape, size, aspect ratio. The cover display is going to remain being that skinny, tall, remote control shape. And some people really like that, and they probably have bought Z Folds in the past. Some people really dislike that, and they're leaning towards the Pixel Fold. That is a central thing that pushes people apart. It's a central thing that is a deciding factor on these two foldables, and it's not changing. The overall software experience is not changing. The S Pen, nothing's happening there. It still has it. It was a deciding factor for some before. Nothing's changing with the S Pen. I really don't think any added functionality. There's nothing they can do to the S Pen that's going to make someone who doesn't care about the S Pen suddenly care about the S Pen. You either love it and you already bought your Z Fold, or you don't and you bought the Pixel Fold. Again, to hammer this stuff home, I'm not saying that the Pixel Fold for everyone is just the better device. I'm not saying the opposite, that the Z Fold is for everyone the better device. I'm not saying we shouldn't be comparing the two. What I'm saying is that there's nothing going from the Fold 4 to the Fold 5 unless there is something hiding, rumors that have not leaked out yet, information that no one knows about. There's nothing changing from the Fold 4 to the Fold 5 that in any way appears to me to affect the central issues that are the deciding factors for pretty much everyone I have spoken to on this subject. There's nothing about the Fold 5 that's going to change someone's mind who's already leaning towards the Pixel Fold. My house just got kind of loud. So guys, I may be wrong about this, right? So what I want is to hear from you fine folk. To me, all of this makes sense. There's nothing about the Fold 5 that I think would have changed my decision one way or the other. But I want to hear from you. If you are currently weighing these options, Pixel Fold, Fold 4, Fold 5, from what you've seen and all these rumors, is there something about the Fold 4 to the Fold 5 that is making you hold off on that Pixel Fold? You're waiting for the Fold 5 to be announced, and you're thinking, hey, the stuff I'm going to see there may pull me from one to the other. Or do you agree with me? Do you agree that these two devices are philosophically different enough in their execution that the vast majority of people have already kind of picked one side or the other for their preference, and they're probably not super likely to be swayed by what is going to be a pretty iterative improvement, a pretty iterative release here for the Z Fold 5. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.